When it comes to teens and kids, and let's face it, even ourselves, dependency and addiction when it comes to technology and phones, it's such a real thing.
It really is. Our next guest is coaching families on how to break those addictions. We have Dr. Nidhi Gupta with us. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
The addiction to tech in our cell phones, our smartphones, so real.
It is very real, and I myself did not realize how real it is until I started experiencing it in my patients. I'm a pediatric endocrinologist. It took 16 years to become a pediatric endocrinologist, and then over the last few years, I've been noticing side effects of screen time in my patients. Children are dealing with obesity, prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, early onset puberty. And I realized parents do not know the impact of tech on their child's brain. So I started looking at it from a research perspective, and then I left my dream job in corporate medicine and started a boutique pediatric endocrinology practice in Franklin and launched a nonprofit organization to raise awareness about screen time in families, in schools, and in businesses. Believe me, no parent would give their child a cigarette, no matter how hard their life is, but it's not the parent's fault. They just don't know that the impact of excessive internet and screen time on their child's brain is same, dare I say, worse than a lot of other substances.
So in what way? What does it do to the brain, especially in a growing child?
There is a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. It's right here. It controls a lot of our executive functioning skills: task initiation, motivation, emotional regulation, organization, coordination. When there is repeated stimulus, addictive stimulus like notifications, it changes the brain structurally and functionally, and there is a chance those changes could be irreversible.
That's terrifying.
I know, and especially on impressionable children, right? What about adults too? I mean, we haven't grown up with tech our whole lives, but it's such a daily part of our lives with email, text, social media.
The addiction, I don't want to use that word all the time, but unfortunately that is what it has become. The dependency on devices has impacted all ages. So it's very important to learn how to tweak our tech so that we can decrease our dependency on our devices. We can reduce our dependency for every little thing in our life.
So let's talk about what people can do.
There is a lot that can be done, but for today I'm going to share 3 basic tips where we can get started.
We're going to have to learn these tips when we come to visit you. So where can people find you?
So all of these tips, we have created a 3-part series called Tweak Your Tech, and it's available on tweakyourtech.com. The basic tip number 1, unclutter your devices. Go through every app on your phone, find out the app that is consuming you and not uplifting you, and delete it. Number 2, organize it.
And we're going to have to look at all those things. When you go to your website, go to learn more about the Freedom Foundation, visit reconnect.expert, and also visit
tweakyourtech.com. You can find that full tutorial video that you're talking about and that series right there.
Right.
Thanks so much, Doctor.
Thank you.
We
Absolutely.
appreciate you.
Absolutely.